If you need a way to flip your bread or build an online business, you don't want to miss our live interest meeting and Q&A happening Wednesday, August 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern, hosted by The Ticket Blog. We're breaking down what's inside our exclusive seller community and how you can start building a profitable online ticket business from scratch. Tap in live for a special offer, answers to your questions, and the info you need to get started. Go to thetickettrap.com and join us. Again, thetickettrap.com.
Click the link at the top line of the description to get started now.
All right, so let's audio. All right, let's jump in. Let's jump into the first one. I was reading a lot of comments, man, on the Rymir video that we did, the last one that we did. And I tell you, man, it's a lot of people, a lot of backlash from people saying a lot of negative things towards both of us.
Oh no!
Y'all paid off by Jay-Z. This is the Jay-Z channel. Why ain't y'all say it to his guy's face? Why you talk about his mother like this? All this stuff people saying. I can't wait till the truth come out. Why don't Jay-Z just take the test? Get Jay-Z's nuts out your mouth. It's probably like 95, 98%, people that are dog walking us in the comments. And I'm perfectly fine with that, because we never just gonna go with the flow. We're gonna be the flow. That's another Jay-Z quote. But what's your thoughts about it, man? And again, man, look, I'll say this. Rymir, his situation. First, people ask how come we didn't confront him. At the time, I didn't believe it was a clout chase. It was our first time talking to him. We were only privy to certain information, and he said that he just wanted to know who his daddy was. That was his mom's dying wish. And we still, how can you be against that? I'm with you. I would want to know who my daddy is too. It wasn't until I seen a money thing come in, when he started looking for money, and I seen some other behavior that I'll get into a little later that made me kind of question his motives. And it's starting to look like borderline obsession rather than knowing who your father is. And then I'm seeing him repost, all this Rock Nation stuff about Nicki Minaj going at Jay and all these people. I'm like, well, hold on. If this man's your father, why are you attacking him? Why would you want to attack him? Because even if he's found to be a father, would he have to pay you any money? I don't know how that works. You're a grown man at this point. If somebody's running from him, they running from you. Fuck him. If my dad didn't want to be with me and didn't want to, fuck him. I don't care. So I don't know. It's just looking a little, fishy. But what's your thoughts?
I disagree with you. Oh, when you said he looks borderline obsessed. This motherfucker looks flat out obsessed.
Damn.
If you ask me, and to the people that get into the comment section and so easily can type some of the hardest things in the world, I just kindly ask to say that to our face if you really mean something like that. I'd also kindly ask to show some proof that Jay-Z or Rock Nation or anybody's paying us, as I got to go to work tomorrow motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? Put in another 9-10 hours, then come on here and do our thing and continue to work and continue to provide for my family. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know a lot of brothers out there that don't know who their dads are. I know a lot of women out there that don't know who their dads are. And you got a type of behavior that kind of follows that. There's frustration, there's anger. It's either F that dude, I ain't got nothing to do with him, or whatever the case, right? And I feel like this is from years of this is two interviews, and this is now years of kind of really paying attention to the situation. Because originally we heard whispers of this alleged son that Jay-Z had, and then we found out his name was Rymir. So we brought him on, not because we were being paid by Jay-Z, not because of anything, but hey, if this is an alleged son, let's hear this brother's story. Let's hear what he has to say if it's genuine. And from then on, I kind of really started paying attention. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. The conversation we had were great. Like the dude. He's a likable guy. Point blank, period. I'll say it to him. Yeah. I say it to his face. If you look at the interviews, look toward the end of those interviews, I think we kind of said respectfully, whether it is or not, man, we hope it's the best for you. But we never gave the inkling that, this could be his son. We kind of was like, the whole time. We also did that to his face respectfully. Now, when you kind of take it and look at it, anytime when Jay-Z had a fade, Rymir would take pictures with a fade. Oh, now that Jay-Z has braids, Now Ramir's taking pictures with braids.
Dreadlocks, yeah, dreads.
Dreadlocks, excuse me.
Yeah.
Doing a diamond sign. Doing the pose. This is some weird shit. Is he your daddy or ain't he? Do you want to know if he's your dad or not? Or do you really want him to be attached to you for whatever reason, whether that be fame, whether that be notoriety, whether that be money, whatever the case? The brother also told us he was trying to be a rapper, trying to be a musician. So y'all gonna sit back and act like people don't get obsessed with people and run off and say the most outlandish things. I think y'all hate it and y'all hate us so much because we're defending a person that y'all want to see buried underneath the jail for whatever weird reason that is. Yes, the dude has done some questionable things from a business standpoint. One can argue, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Yeah, you might not like his music. Yeah, you might think LL or Nas or your other rapper, insert wherever, is better than Jay-Z. Yeah, you may think someone else deserves these billions of dollars over Jay-Z, but don't put your hatred toward a man and just trying to line anything up and say this is true because you guys hate that man. It's something that you guys need to look in the mirror and say, why do I hate a person I don't even know? Why do I believe every little thing about a person and I don't even know the story? Why do y'all want a man to take a paternity test so bad? If he ain't had nothing to do with the woman, why would he take a paternity test? And we said this a million times. We said it till we were blue in the face. Some of y'all don't care. Some of y'all just like running your mouths, but we never had the balls or the stones to say it to anybody's face. At the end of the day, man, listen, point blank period, whether you like it or not, I think Ramir's bullshitting at this point. I think he's bullshitting. I think he loves the attention. I think that if you sitting there posting shit on social media about your alleged daddy, is that going to help you find right if he's your real father, if that's exactly what you're looking for? And at the end of the day, bro, got love for you. Don't believe it, but you're more than welcome to come on these platforms and have a conversation. You're more than welcome to talk to us behind the scenes. If we said something that offended you, we'll come and have a conversation the real way, whether it's recorded or not, because we had a rapport with you. We have a rapport with you, and that's the kind of brothers we are. There's so much shit that goes on behind these cameras off YouTube that you guys don't know about, that you'll never know about, that keeps us where we are right now. Point blank play. And that's one of the top hip-hop podcasts out here. So put respect on our fucking name when you go and run your mouth in the comment section. But at the end of the day, I think he's bullshitting, bro. To make a long story short, I think he's bullshitting, bro. And I hate to say that, but I think he is, man.
Me too. Because again, I thought he had a genuine cause at first. I really did. I thought, and then I was reading more. I'm looking at the affidavit his mom left. You know, first I want to see what the guy looked like that was paying child support all them years. I guess they ruled him out as the father. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at how he's behaving. Anytime somebody tries to, you know, a private matter, put it in the public like that, I get skeptical about it. And you going after this man, reposting Nicki Minaj stuff, reposting all this negative stuff about this man who's supposed to be your father.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like at the end of the day, I just got to go off my gut feeling. My gut feeling tells me that there's an obsession, that, you know, the fame is starting to get to him.
Yep.
Right. And if you were, why would you drop the case? If you were right there, why would you drop the case? And then another thing, here's what I think is going on too. They're trying, this is an attempt, in my opinion, since they've been getting denied for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
They are now trying to get him jammed up on some statutory rape charges and bring the feds in. Because I read something. He said, we're working with the feds. Ramir said, we're working with the feds now. So now this is turned into a bigger thing. Like, all right, you want to ignore me? I'm trying to get the feds in this to say that you know, are the little girl, underage girl. This is now that attempt.
Right. My bad to cut you off. That underage girl being his mother?
Being his mother. That's what they're trying to say. But when you look at the affidavit, she says that she met him. He went by the name of Rock, I think, which I never heard him referred to as Rock in my life, Jay-Z. She said that she was with Rymir, you know what I mean? Somebody by the name of Graves, Mr. Graves. And they broke up. She met Jay-Z. They did their thing. They seen each other again. Now was that she ain't heard from him no more. And she started the fraternity stuff when he was of age already. He was 18 plus years old. When she started, because he was born in what, 93, 92, 93. They started the fraternity 2010. So what would that make him, like 17, 18 years old, I guess?
Right. Yep.
Maybe around that.
Around that
So,
age, yeah.
so now, so you start this and the courts keep denying it. They keep denying it. Now the new angle is there's fraud. There's fraud. There's fraud. Paperwork is being mysteriously this, mysteriously that. Why don't you just take the test? You don't have to. There's no proof besides the mother's word that Jay-Z knows anything about this woman. There is no proof whatsoever. Just one person saying that she slept with him. One person. Anybody can come out of anywhere and say anything. Nobody else corroborating the story. No other witnesses. What about the friends that she talked about? Because she mentions other people. It was her and another girl, and they met up with this person, this person. Where is she at? How come nobody asking these questions about words other people to corroborate this story? Now, I feel a few people that said, look, nah, I seen Jay-Z with her. She said he had an afro. Never saw Jay-Z with no afro. This little inconsistencies with the story is like, but then a part of me is thinking like, hold on. Why would somebody make something like this up? That is ringing in my head. But I don't know. I don't want to throw it out there and say, oh, maybe she was obsessed like a goddamn son. I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So he look like him a little bit, kind of, but I can go find 100 people that look like Jay-Z if I wanted to.
I'll tell you what, if my dad didn't want nothing to do with me, and I thought this was my dad, the last thing I'm gonna do is try my best to look like him. I'm gonna go out of my way to look like him. I'm gonna go out of my way to pose. We ain't talking about no 10, 11-year-old posing with somebody that think that that's a grown-ass man posing like somebody's dad. It's weird behavior. On top of the fact that this is why this is dangerous. Where did that underage narrative come from?
That's a good point.
Came from online. If you ask me, when we talked to Rymir twice, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember him saying anything about his mother being underage. If he did, my bad. I can go back and look, but I don't remember that.
Right.
But we hear all of this stuff. Jay-Z did this with Beyonce. Jay-Z did this. Jay-Z did that. And now it's, he don't want to take the test because she was underage. One, if he took the test now, we would never. How would we know?
Right.
Even she's not alive to. I'm not going to sit back and dog a woman who's not alive to defend herself. It would be nice to be able to have a conversation with her to kind of gain some, take some inferences and kind of gain your own conclusion based off of that. But we're going off of straight what Rymir said, and all Rymir's mom told her is that I feel like Jay-Z's your dad. No solid proof, no solid evidence, nothing other than I think Jay-Z's your dad. I think Shaquille O'Neal's my uncle. That just sounds silly, right? But if I say it enough, and my mama told me that as a 10-year-old, and now I'm looking for the bag from Shaq because that's my uncle, I can make this shit look crazy, especially if people online want it to be that way. You got people that are taking their traumas and trying to place it on Rymir's situation in his life because they don't know their daddy or their daddy's fucked up. So it's like, oh, no, this could happen. This happened to me. Yeah, but the situation may be a little different.
Well, look,
you know what I'm saying?
Here's what she said. She said that they had sex, he wore protection, and condom broke. My thing is, okay, we're believing this woman. Why? What if this woman slept with multiple men? What if it was 3 guys or 4 guys she slept with within that time frame?
Don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. But she's not alive. I'm not trying to throw that on, but these are things that we have to, ponder and say. Now, if she's saying she only slept with Jay and this person was excluded, why did it take you so long? All these years. Why did it take you so long to do it? Maybe they could say, oh, well, because the other man was paying child support for a minute.
Was that other man on his birth certificate?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Even if he's a deadbeat dad, even if he's not his dad, you're going to put the man that you feel like is a father on the birth certificate, right?
Right.
Why not?
And then they say that he was excluded on a DNA test. I haven't seen no proof of that. That man was excluded.
Right.
The original, person. I don't know. But at this point, it's to the point where it's like you want this man to be your father. You want it because he's a billionaire. Let's just keep it a bean, Ramir. Yep. Like you're gonna do anything you can to make sure this dude is your father. It'll be crazy if he wasn't. How silly you would look. You look crazy as hell.
I think he's his favorite rapper too.
Wow. Ironically.
I think he's his favorite rapper. I think it
Yeah.
started there. I think it started there. Like it was his charisma. It was because Jay-Z wasn't a billionaire when these allegations got thrown out. And Jay-Z wasn't Jay-Z was a mother effer from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, the Marcy Projects, who sold dope, who got rich from making rap. You tell me one dope selling rapper that was protected back then or now. Why would they protect him? If he was out here raping people, why isn't he thrown under the jail? If he was out here doing all this stuff, he didn't have power to get rid of or manipulate judges into throwing away cases in 2000. We're not talking about 2017, 2018 Jay-Z. We're talking about crack selling, just got out of the thing, Dynasty Jay-Z. Two totally different people in totally different times. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and this is just my opinion, it went from being his favorite rapper to wanting to be like him, to maybe hearing in school you look like him, to making something and putting a story in your head so much you actually believe it. And now it's gotten to this point. And now we're on social media telling people this is chess, not checkers, and retweeting Nicki Minaj bullshit and being caught up in this phone and social media lifestyle bullshit. I don't think he gives a damn anymore whether Jay-Z is his father or not. I think he loves the attention behind it, loves playing the victim to the villain, because I'm sure he's getting nothing but love and nothing but attention. And we see the comments on our side, so we can only imagine the positive shit they see. And no one has a problem with Rymir, but what I do have a problem with is people out here, if they're lying, manipulating, trying to steer somebody a different way, trying to manipulate people's feelings, and trying to make somebody out to be a villain that you don't even know. You don't even know him. They don't even know him. I think Nas beat Jay-Z in that battle. I still think Jay-Z is one of the greatest rappers of all time. I think that Jay-Z maybe did some shady shit to DeHaven or whatever the case may be. I still think Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time, and I still think he deserves everything he's gotten because that brother's put in the work to achieve it. Outside of that, I don't know him. I don't care to know him. Never got paid from him. Y'all find me a pay stub, but oh God, or I have, and I'll give you half. But it's just, it's crazy. And I know we're going to get it in the comment section, and I'm perfectly fine with that because a lot of y'all would never say things to this camera, say things to somebody's face. You guys are so easily running behind your phones and typing shit or whatever the case. So y'all can go ahead and kick rocks.
And my thing also, man, is like he's suing him for emotional distress and reputational harm.
Reputational harm?
Yeah. And emotional distress. That's the part that got me. I swear to God, if he was just looking for this man to be his father and no money was involved, it'd be a different conversation.
Yep.
You don't know if he's your father. You can't ask him for shit.
Yep.
And Jay-Z has the right to refuse this shit and say, hell no. Because what if she's lying? Nobody wants to take that into consideration. It's just her word. Why do we automatically believe her?
Yeah.
Why? What makes us think that Jay-Z's taking care of all his fucking kids? He ain't got no track record of being no damn deadbeat.
Right.
He's a married man with children, taking care of all of them.
Yep.
Great father to his children. So why are we so quick to believe something just because this man's a billionaire? He left, he went to another level. So now we want to drag him down to our level. What if she lied? What if she was just making some shit up?
How many people do you know? Or how many? I spoke to a couple men, one man in particular who was taking care of this kid for 13 years, thought it was his, only to find out it wasn't. And the woman and the mom lied to him the entire time, got into an argument, got mad, and out of anger, destroyed that man's life. You aren't the father. And how many people in the comment section have dealt with that or know somebody that dealt with that? But y'all so caught up on these celebrity and the celeb bullshit. If Ramir's dad was a construction worker in Gloucester County, New Jersey, and he couldn't find him, y'all wouldn't give a shit about it.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
You wouldn't care about a Ramir Sadaway story. But the fact that it's Jay-Z, America's most wanted in the black community, oh, now all of a sudden it's the truth and we're going to seek the truth and this brother needs to find the truth and now you guys are paid off. It's sickening. You guys are sick.
He's ducking on. Why don't he just take the test? Fuck taking that test.
I ain't taking shit.
Oh, somebody's word? No
way.
Now, if the court would, it's a reason why the court. But we'll make up a conspiracy. Oh, Jay-Z must have paid this person off. He's still a black man in America. You don't think that they already tried to take him down, bro?
You think he was more beloved than Bill Cosby?
Right.
You think he was
Right.
more powerful than Bill Cosby? You think Jay-Z was more powerful than Bill Cosby? Your ass is tripping. And they put Bill in jail at 80, 90 years old. They don't give a fuck about us like that, bro. Get out of here, man.
Right. But look, hey, throw your comments. We know we can't win, and you know, but I guarantee you, it's not too many people on the internet talking like us, bro.
Nope.
I searched. I was like, no, everybody's going with the narrative. I love being in this position.
Yep.
I love going against the world. We love this shit. This ain't nothing for us. We've been doing this.
Love this shit.
You know?
Love it.
Word,
It's true.
man.
It's just the truth. We ain't saying shit to get controversy, anything like that. If we thought that, or if we had signs that Ramir was telling the truth, we'd be on here saying it. Against Rock Nation and all that other shit. Now we going against the big corporate people, which we've done before. Look at our reputation.
Right.
We're just gonna call it like we see it, bro, whether it's popular or not. And unfortunately, this ain't popular, but unfortunately, and we didn't ask for it. I'd rather Ramir been his son, to be honest with you. But it don't look like it to me, bro. I can't say it do.
And too bad he probably never find out.
Nope.
So yeah, I'm moving to the next one. We bang that one. So Diddy was denied bail today.
Okay.
Which is whatever.
Yeah.
Another man everybody want to take down. Our thirst, man. Our self-hate and our thirst to rip somebody down is just at all-time highs, bro. Like man. Like wow. They use our own people every time, bro. Every single time. They can just sit back and just let our own people rip us apart. It's almost like, I hate to use this analogy, when somebody was getting hung back in those times. And you would have like somebody black turned them over, and black people bought tickets to go see that shit. And they were happy it happened because, they didn't like them or they were jealous of them. So they're going to participate in the public lynching. This is what this shit is like when you see them coming after certain people.
Yep.
And dragging certain people down and making blog posts. And, you got people who have made whole careers going at Diddy and are pissed off that this guy, like, it's crazy, bro. It's like, man, it be your own people.
Yep.
And I'm surprised, like, these people don't be going after him. I'm really surprised. If somebody gonna try to go at me every single day and I'm coming at you.
Yep.
Somehow I'm pulling up on you and looking you dead in your face.
Yep.
But I guess they don't be, caring or whatever the case may be. But it's crazy, man. But yeah, Diddy, his bail's denied. I don't expect no different. That man will be home within the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Anyway. So that is what it is.